Good evening, and we are diving straight into breaking news that has sent shockwaves across Nigeria's political landscape today. Peter Obi, the former Labour Party presidential candidate who captured the hearts of millions in the 2023 elections, has officially defected to the African Democratic Congress alongside several heavyweight political leaders from the southeast region. This announcement was made just hours ago in Enugu, and it marks what could be a significant turning point in opposition politics as Nigeria prepares for the 2027 general elections. The event took place at Nike Lake Resort Hotel in Enugu, and it was not just another political gathering. This was a carefully orchestrated declaration that brought together some of the most influential voices in the Southeast and beyond. Among those present were former Senate President and ADC National Chairman David Mark, former Sokoto State Governor Aminu Tambuwal, former Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives Emeka Ihedioha, and several senators including Victor Ume, Enyenaya Baribe, Sam Egu, Tonin Woye, Gilbert Nnaji, and Ben Obi. The presence of these political heavyweights signals that this is not just a party switch, it is a strategic realignment aimed at building a formidable opposition coalition. Speaking at the declaration, Peter Obi made it clear that this move is about rescuing Nigeria from what he and his colleagues consider poor governance under the All Progressives Congress. He emphasized that today, being the last day of 2025, represents an ending and a beginning. The ending of what he described as years of mismanagement and the beginning of a genuine journey towards socio-economic transformation that is inclusive and unifying for all Nigerians. His words resonated with the frustration many citizens feel about the current economic hardship, insecurity, and unemployment plaguing the nation. One of the most powerful statements Obi made was when he declared that Nigeria is not a poor country but has been looted into poverty. This statement captures the sentiment of millions who see the vast natural resources and potential of Nigeria but watch helplessly as corruption and mismanagement continue to undermine development. He painted a picture of a nation in grave distress, plagued by institutional decay, and called for decisive action to reverse this trend. The former Anambra State governor was not mincing words when he spoke about the erosion of democratic values, accusing some beneficiaries of democracy of now becoming accessories to its destruction through coercion and intimidation of opposition voices. The choice of Enugu for this declaration is deeply symbolic and strategic. As the historical capital of the eastern region and a city that holds significant cultural and political weight in the southeast, Dr. Yunusa Tanko, the leader of the Obedient Movement, explained that when the southeast wants to make a statement that will shape elections, Enugu is the natural choice because it adds historical solidity to such decisions. This shows that Peter Obi and the Southeast leaders are not just thinking about party politics, but are making a broader statement about regional unity and political direction. Now, if you're following this story and want to stay updated on all the latest developments in Nigerian politics, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any breaking news like this. One of the most significant aspects of this defection is the strong warning issued about the 2027 elections. Peter Obi made it absolutely clear that the opposition will resist any attempts to rig elections through every lawful and legitimate means. He directly addressed the Independent Election Commission, urging them to strictly follow rules and regulations. This is particularly important because many Nigerians felt that irregularities marred the 2023 elections, and there is a determination among opposition figures to ensure that 2027 is different. Obi even mentioned that they still have a one-year window for everyone to verify their educational credentials, a subtle reference to the certificate controversies that have plagued Nigerian politics. The broader context of this move cannot be ignored. The ADC is being positioned as a coalition platform that brings together opposition leaders who believe they can offer Nigerians a better alternative to the current administration. Reports indicate that the coalition includes not just Peter Obi, but also former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, who was the PDP candidate in 2023, former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai, former Minister Rotimi Amechi, and former PDP National Chairman Uche Secondus. This is essentially an alliance of experienced politicians who have served at various levels of government and understand the workings of power in Nigeria. For ordinary Nigerians, especially the youth who rallied behind Peter Obi during the last elections, this defection raises several questions. Will the obedient movement follow him to ADC? Can this coalition genuinely challenge the ruling party? And most importantly, will this political realignment translate to better governance if they succeed in 2027? These are questions that will be answered in the coming months as the political landscape continues to evolve. The Southeast region has long felt marginalized in Nigerian politics, and this represents an attempt to consolidate political power and present a united front. Senator Ben Obi, speaking at the event, emphasized that Southeast leaders met and decided that their political interests would be best served in the ADC. He called on all opposition parties across the country to embrace the ADC as the vehicle for salvaging Nigeria. This call for unity among opposition forces is crucial because a fragmented opposition has historically been one of the reasons why the ruling party maintains its grip on power. What makes this development particularly intriguing is the timing. Coming on the last day of 2025, it sets the tone for what promises to be an intense political year ahead. With 2027 general elections on the horizon, parties are already positioning themselves, forming alliances, and strategizing on how to capture the imagination and votes of Nigerians. The fact that this declaration happened today suggests that the new year will witness heightened political activities as various camps prepare for battle. Peter Obi's journey from being a relatively unknown politician outside the Southeast to becoming a national figure who galvanized millions cannot be understated. His campaign in 2023 was unconventional, relying heavily on social media and grassroots mobilization. Young Nigerians particularly connected with his message of competence, prudence, and a departure from the old political order. Now, by joining forces with established politicians under the ADC banner, the question is whether this represents a compromise of those ideals or a pragmatic recognition that winning elections in Nigeria requires both grassroots energy and institutional political machinery. The leaders at this declaration made it clear that they have been in consultation for months before arriving at this decision. This suggests a level of strategic planning and coordination that goes beyond impulsive reactions. They are building what they hope will be a sustainable opposition platform capable of not just contesting elections, but actually winning and governing effectively. What do you think about this major political development? Do you believe Peter Obi made the right decision joining ADC? Can this opposition coalition truly challenge the ruling party in 2027? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let's discuss. And please don't forget to like this video and share it with others who need to stay informed about these crucial political developments shaping our nation's future.